was a man of great integrity, and you always felt better after you spent some time with Sherm.
Successful broker, successful manager, successful in academia, and all around just a good man.
Fun-loving, supportive, hardworking.
Sherm had been a part of my life for as long as I could remember being in Denver. So I assume it was 1985. And as usual, Sherm was sitting on my board, eager, excited, passionate about doing something for the community. It was pretty hard to not notice him because he was so genuine and so extraordinarily committed to this beautiful place.
It was right after I started my job at the CU Real Estate Center, and Sherm had been a big volunteer for the Real Estate Center for a long time, and he was heading up one of the committees that I was going to be involved with, and I showed up to meet with him, and immediately I could see his intense passion for CU and the Buffs, which is really kind of cool to see, and also for the students. He really was excited about helping out the students and being on this committee, which was for the students.
Sherman and I have been friends for 25 years. I knew him when I was brand new in the business, and he was a broker at CBRE, Coldwell Banker back then. And he was one of the good guys who would talk to a young person like me, and he was good to me. And we became fast friends over the 25 years, and I valued his friendship very much.
Sherm was definitely a mentor to me. He was truly amazing at helping you out and taking a personal interest in both your career and your personal life.
I think he knew that the real estate industry could be a little bit challenging at times for women, and there were maybe some extra hurdles or things that women had to jump through or go through, and he kind of took it upon himself to be that mentor and that person to really guide the students.
You know, we sell this community to companies, and you need a great person to do that, and somebody who won't throw up on a helicopter. We asked Sherm to help us squire site selectors around the metro area. Obviously, his knowledge base was extraordinary, but he assured me that throwing up was something he would not do in the helicopter. So he immediately went right to the top of our list.
You know, Sherm liked to tell a lot of jokes. I'm sure a lot of people will say that. So, and some of his jokes were appropriate, and some of them were, you know, not so appropriate. But he always made us laugh. You know, he always had a good story about something or a good joke about something that had happened. So it's just one of those things that he was always happy and had something funny to say.
And to see him evolve from his role as a manager of brokers and then get involved with the University of Colorado was a perfect fit for him. And you could see it completely re-energized him.
To do something that he had really always done, whether it was coaching swimming, whether it was coaching running, whether it was teaching his kids how to fish, he mostly was a great mentor and role model for young people. And I never saw or heard him so happy as he was when he was around the students at CU.
I think his biggest legacy is going to be the training and taking care of the young people and bringing more young people into the business. That, and he had to be the sharpest dresser in our industry.
Definitely a kind, warm heart, just putting everything else aside and really dedicating yourself fully to the service of others.
Sherm's biggest legacy is a guy that just truly cared about people. And you felt that with Sherm. And you can't say that about everybody, but with Sherm, you knew that he cared about you.
Sherman's humor, even in, as he struggled with his disease, Sherman never lost his sense of humor. I mean, he was just himself the whole time. He didn't let that get in his way of being who he was. Sherman, he was great.
Miss the man, love the man, big hugs, and I hope you got a hog of a rainbow trout in your hands right now.
I always got a phone call on my birthday. I always got a phone call on other days that I celebrated. I can't remember Sherman's birthday, I never could, but he never forgot. And to know that every time I got that phone call from him, that I knew he loved me, and I loved him. He wanted to be a great business person. He wanted to be a great mentor. The thing that he worked hardest on was being a really good human being. And he succeeded better at that than anybody I know.